This right here is my old bike. See, I've had this bike ever since I was about 12 years old. And admittedly, although it may not always work out for me, I have learned that when there is a will, there is a way. So recently, I come up with a stupid idea that I wanted to cycle from London, being the London Eye, all the way to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Just this time, yeah, I'm stealing my parents' bike off of them. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, also probably worth mentioning that I'm doing it alone. With an addition, no training. Yeah. Wish me luck. Okay, so just quickly, before I go, here is the plan. On day one, I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Get the train from my house into London and arrive at the London Eye for 6 AM. Start cycling all the way down to the ferry pool for 10 PM. Sleep overnight on the ferry. Arrive in France at 6 AM. Cycle to the outskirts of Paris and camp there overnight. Finally, on day 3, cycle into Paris that next morning. Take a little picture with the Eiffel Tower, then get the ferry and train straight back home. Sounds pretty easy, right? Well, this is how it went. Okay, so it is currently 6:30 in the morning, and over the course of the next 3 days, I'm going to be cycling from here, obviously London, all the way to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. So, let's waste no time and start cycling. Let's go. Also, first though, I think I need to get a quick picture. Paris! Right, let's go. Alright, well, first step, get me out of this shithole. We are on the way to Paris. That's about the only French I know, but it'll hopefully get me to Paris. Let's go. London, adios. Red light. That means that I can do whatever I want, because I'm a cyclist, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm a cyclist, I'm automatically a dickhead anyway, so I might as well just be even more of a dickhead. See my logic? Okay, so we was officially on our way. We're on the way to Paris. All the way to Paris we go. And as I mentioned, my first step was literally just to get out of the city and head down south to New Haven ferry pool. But as you can see right here, things really didn't start off too great for me. Fuck me. Oh, I'm fucked already. Oh. Let's keep cycling. Fuck's sake. All the way to Paris, let's go. Yeah, safe to say, after about an hour in, the weight on my back and the hills were absolutely killing me. Those hills. Right. I can't even speak. The weight on my shoulders and with the tent on the back of my bike, it was just so heavy. And to be honest, it also really didn't help that straight away Google Maps was also playing up, which later on in my trip would also become the bane of the whole thing. Where the hell am I going here then? Is it this way? Right, also while I'm walking my bike, it's probably worth mentioning, but today I'm relying solely on Google Maps because I've got a road bike and my bike is not fit to be cycling on roads like this. Yeah, Google Maps really was taking me on the most stupid routes possible. Really, Google Maps? Luckily for me though, it did get a lot better, as after about another hour of non-stop cycling, I had finally made my way out of London, and it was safe to say that I was absolutely buzzing about it. Right, well I've just got out of South London. Thanks for that, because what a shithole. Woo! Finally a downhill. Oh my god, I've been waiting hours for this. Oh, let me put my bag down. Oh my god, that is so heavy. Anyway, this is an example of how far I've cycled so far. You can kind of see it right there. Can you see it? I think so. My camera work's a little bit shaky, but there it is, all the way over there. Yeah, very shaky camera work. There's the city of London. I've cycled so far. That was me an hour ago, and here is me now. Current emotions, I think I'm yeah, 50-50. Whenever there's a hill, I literally want to quit and go home. But whenever there's a downhill like now, I'm gonna make it to Paris in about 2 hours, roughly. I mean, today it's estimating, but to get to Newhaven ferry port, it is 6 hours away. Luckily, I've got double that time, just in case any problems with my tyres, or obviously I want to stop off and film at times. So yeah, hopefully there's not any problem with my bike anyway. And hopefully today, we make it to Newhaven ferry port on time. Unfortunately though, all of that I just said came crashing down on me minutes later. About 5 minutes after saying all this, I literally hit a downhill, and because I was so excited to just not be climbing up a hill for once, possibly one of the worst things that literally could have happened, happened. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I'm gonna put my camera down. That could have been so much worse. Anyway, now I've got to fix my chain. This is what adventures are about, right? For the rest of the day though, after this, I really got my head down, and after another couple of hours of cycling, one pedal at a time, I was slowly creeping towards the ferry. Voila, and would you look at that? I have water, yes. Now let's make it to Newhaven. Right, well, can you see that? That is what you call rain, and I don't want to be in it. For the rest of the day, I pretty much experienced a lot of downpour, but was just so determined to get to the ferry port on time. I also ended up going through some really cool ancient old villages. To be fair, this route really took me through some cool places. And even eventually, after such a long day of cycling, I was finally creeping my way really close to Newhaven. Alright, so after, I don't even know how many hours, I'm too tired to work it out. Oh, from 7 in the morning to 5 o'clock at night, I'm finally 10 minutes away from Newhaven ferry port. I've got some friends with me all around. Come on, out the way. Okay, and we have finally made it after a long day of cycling to Newhaven. What a day. Bonjour, good morning. We are in France, one day closer to Paris. See, the goal for today was to cycle from Dieppe, where I just arrived in France, all the way down to the outskirts of Paris, which in total would involve about 100 plus miles in one day. So, wish me luck, I guess. Moo! Also, whilst at the ferry earlier, I met matey boy here, who was also doing the exact same thing as me, so I cycled with him for a while just to keep a good pace. Alright, so we were about 3 hours in today, and also on the ferry earlier overnight, I met Jack. He's a professional cyclist, and he's a lot faster than me, so basically the whole way I've just been following him, basically being a pacemaker for me. I've been trotting about 50 yards behind the whole time, struggling. He's going to go his own way because he's a lot faster than me. I'm going to try and crack on. He's probably going to overtake me. But anyway, Jack, fist bump again. It's been a pleasure. I should also say that after all of that cycling yesterday and all of the cycling today, it really killed me, so much so that I really didn't even want to stop off and record. I was just that tired. Oh, all right. Back on the bike we go then. Right, so it's currently about 10 to 6, I think. But Google Maps is saying that we're going to get there in 2 hours' time. So that probably means 4. So we'll be pitching up at 9 o'clock. Well, I didn't even get to that part yet, did I? I'm gonna pitch up my tent tonight in some random French national park just outside of Paris. Woo! Ah. Oh my god! What the fuck is Google Maps doing? What the fuck? Honestly, I genuinely cannot believe this. What the fuck is Google Maps doing? Look at that route it's took me. Oh, I'm never gonna get to fucking Paris if it keeps taking me up routes like this. It's literally a swamp. Honestly, man, you genuinely have to be joking me. I genuinely cannot believe. What the fuck is Google Maps doing? Oh man, it's been a long day. I'm looking for a place to camp. I've not stopped cycling since 6 o'clock in the morning. And now my shoes are fucking covered in mud. You shouldn't even be having these pathways. They ain't even considered pathways. It's a joke. Look, it's telling me to go down there now. I ain't fucking doing. Oh my god, another puddle. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, safe to say, at this point, I had truly been pushed to my limits. I had completely lost it with Google Maps and was just at mental and physical exhaustion. I'm so dead. Alright, and we are coming towards the end of day 2. If you were to ask me how I was feeling, I'd probably say, yeah, I'm doing alright, not too bad. That would be if I was lying though. I'm absolutely knackered. Eventually, at the end of the day, I managed to find the place to camp, but was still 3 hours away on the map from Paris. Ta-da! That is literally all of the stuff I'm carrying on my back. Jeez. Alright, I've really caught the sun today, jeez. Anyway, as you can see, here is my bed for the night. Oh, it's a little bit messy right now. Yeah. I really cannot wait until I am at the Eiffel Tower. It's going to be the most rewarding feeling ever. So yeah, what a day I suppose. Alright, good morning. It is our final day. Man, I'm really feeling it now. We're literally just entering the outskirts of Paris. About to make it here in about 2.5 hours. Man, can't believe it. So, after 3 days of starting all the way from the London Eye, going through so much like falling off my bike, being stuck in downpour, sleeping on a ferry, reaching mental and physical exhaustion in France, and camping in the middle of nowhere, I finally made it all the way from London to Paris on my bike. Oh, man. Thank God that is over.